10 symptoms she likes you but is afraid of getting hurt. Have you ever felt like she's into you but something's holding her back? Maybe her actions confuse you. One second she's warm and engaging, and the next, she seems distant or guarded. It's frustrating, isn't it? You're not alone. So many men misinterpret these mixed signals and end up either giving up too soon or pushing too hard. But here's the truth. Sometimes she likes you more than she's letting on, but fear of getting hurt is stopping her from showing it. Welcome to Bond Chronicle, the place where we break down the complexities of relationships into real, relatable advice you can use. Today, we're diving into the subtle, often overlooked signs that a woman likes you but is afraid of getting hurt. Stick around because recognizing these signs could be the key to building trust and deepening your connection with her. Why this topic matters. In today's fast-paced world, vulnerability is often seen as a weakness. Many people, both men and women, struggle to let their guard down. For women, past heartbreaks or fear of rejection can make them hesitant, even when they feel a genuine connection with someone. That's why they send out these subtle, almost hidden signals, testing the waters without fully committing their emotions. The challenge? These signals are easy to miss, or worse, misinterpret. By the end of this video, you'll not only learn how to recognize these signs, but also understand how to respond in a way that builds trust instead of adding pressure. This isn't about manipulation or tricks. It's about creating a safe space for genuine connection and growth. And really, isn't that what every relationship needs? What you can expect. We're going to break down 10 specific signs, each with real-world examples and actionable advice. We want you to walk away from this video with practical tools you can use right now. And hey, if any of these resonate with you, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's get started. Sign number 1. She acts hot and cold. Have you ever felt like you're riding an emotional roller coaster? One moment she's warm and engaged, and the next she seems distant or even cold. This is one of the clearest signs that she likes you but is afraid of getting hurt. You see, inconsistent behavior often comes from inner conflict. She's trying to protect herself while also navigating her growing feelings for you. It's not that she doesn't care, it's that she cares too much and isn't sure if it's safe to let her guard down. For example, she might cancel plans at the last minute, but then, a day later, she's texting you excitedly, asking how your day is going. Maybe she's super affectionate when you're alone, but in a group setting, she seems more reserved. These patterns can feel confusing, but they're often her way of testing the waters while still protecting herself from potential heartbreak. So what should you do? Patience is your best ally here. If she's acting hot and cold, don't mirror her behavior. Instead, stay consistent and grounded. Show her that you're reliable and not easily swayed by her moments of distance. Over time, this will help her feel safe enough to lower her defenses. Remember, she's not trying to mess with your head. She's just figuring out if you're the real deal. Sign number 2. She avoids vulnerability. Now let's talk about vulnerability. If she's avoiding deep conversations or hesitant to open up about her life, that's a classic sign that she likes you but fears rejection. Women who have been hurt in the past often build emotional walls to protect themselves. Picture this. You ask her about her family or her goals, and she quickly changes the subject. Or maybe she deflects with humor every time the conversation gets too personal. It's not that she doesn't want to share. She's just waiting for the right time, and more importantly, the right person. Here's how to handle it. Create an environment of trust by leading with vulnerability yourself. Share your own stories and feelings first. When she sees that you're willing to be open, it will encourage her to do the same. But don't rush her. This is a process that takes time. Let her open up at her own pace, and she'll feel safe enough to let you in. Sign number 3. She overthinks your actions. Have you ever noticed her reading too much into what you say or do? For example, you don't respond to a text right away, and she starts acting distant. You mention a female colleague, and she suddenly seems off. This isn't paranoia. It's her overthinking as a defense mechanism. Women who have been hurt before often hyperanalyze situations to avoid repeating past mistakes. She's trying to protect herself from potential heartbreak by looking for clues, positive or negative, about where she stands with you. Imagine this. You casually joke about being busy, and she wonders if that means you're losing interest. Or you're quiet one day, and she starts thinking she did something wrong. Overthinking like this doesn't mean she's insecure. It means she cares deeply but doesn't yet feel secure in the relationship. The solution? Communicate clearly and consistently. Avoid sending mixed signals, even by accident. If you're busy, Let her know ahead of time instead of leaving her guessing. A simple, "Hey, I'm swamped today, but I'll call you tonight," can go a long way in easing her mind. And if you notice her overthinking, reassure her with honesty and kindness. Because clarity is the antidote to confusion. Sign number 4, she shows subtle signs of jealousy. Jealousy can be a tricky emotion. If she likes you but is afraid of getting hurt, you might notice subtle signs of jealousy creeping into her behavior. For example, she makes a sarcastic comment when you mention another woman. She becomes unusually quiet after seeing you talk to someone else. These reactions aren't meant to be manipulative. They're her way of expressing that she values you but feels uncertain about where she stands. For example, you tell her about a work project you're doing with a female colleague. She responds with a casual, "Oh, she must be nice to work with." But her tone says something different. Or maybe she seems distant after you spend time with a female friend, even though she insists it's no big deal. These moments may seem small, but they reveal her deeper feelings. What can you do? Reassure her, but don't make a big deal out of it. Let her know where she stands with you through your actions and words. A simple, "You're the one I want to spend time with," can dissolve her doubts. The key is to show her she has no competition in your eyes. That will help build her confidence in the relationship. Sign number 5, she's nervous around you. Here's a sweet one. If she's nervous around you, it's often a sign that she likes you more than she's letting on. Nervousness can show up in so many ways. Maybe she fidgets with her hair, stumbles over her words, avoids direct eye contact. It's not that she's disinterested, it's the complete opposite. She's emotionally invested, and the fear of messing things up is making her tense. Think about it. You're sitting across from her at a coffee shop. She's playing with her cup, laughing a little too hard at your jokes, or fumbling over what to say next. These are all signs that she's into you but doesn't want to seem too vulnerable. So how do you handle this? Ease her nerves with a relaxed and playful vibe. Crack a joke. Share a funny story. Compliment her in a casual, non-pressuring way. The goal is to make her feel comfortable and safe in your presence. When she sees that you're not judging her, she'll gradually let her guard down and show you her true self. Sign number 6, she has strong emotional walls. Have you ever felt like she's keeping you at arm's length, even when things seem to be going well? That's a classic sign of strong emotional walls. Women who have experienced heartbreak or betrayal often build these walls to protect themselves from future pain. It's not that she doesn't like you, it's that she's afraid of letting her guard down too soon. For example, she might hesitate to define the relationship. She may set boundaries that seem excessive, like insisting on taking things slow. She's testing whether you're someone she can trust without risking another emotional wound. So what's the best approach? Respect her boundaries without making her feel pressured. Don't push her for answers or try to rush past her defenses. Instead, demonstrate reliability through consistent actions over time. Let her see that you're someone she can depend on, and those walls will start to come down naturally. Patience and respect are the keys to earning her trust. Sign number 7, she tests you. Testing behaviors are another telltale sign she likes you but is afraid of getting hurt. If she's asking pointed questions about your past relationships or your long-term intentions, it's not just casual curiosity, it's her way of figuring out if you're serious about her. Imagine this. During a conversation, she subtly asks, "What do you look for in a relationship? Have you ever cheated on someone?" These aren't just small talk, they're ways to gauge your character and how you might treat her in the future. How should you handle these moments? Honesty and transparency are non-negotiable. Answer her questions directly without overthinking. This is your opportunity to show her you're not just saying what she wants to hear, you're being real. By staying open and clear about your intentions, you'll reassure her that she can trust you. And that trust will help her feel more secure in the relationship. Sign number 8, she's supportive but distant. Sometimes her actions can feel like a paradox. She's the first to congratulate you on a promotion. She cheers you on during your big moments. She encourages you when you're down. Yet when it comes to sharing her own emotions or letting you into her personal world, she pulls away. This mix of support and distance is a sign that she cares about you, but isn't ready to fully open up. She celebrates your achievements with genuine enthusiasm, but declines when you invite her to talk about her own struggles. She remembers every detail about your dreams, but avoids discussing her long-term plans. How should you respond? Acknowledge her support and use it as an opportunity to invite her into deeper conversation.